Well, good evening. I hope you're all doing well. Good evening to the YouTube side. I hope you had a great Tuesday. And good evening to the Rumble side. I hope you also had a great Tuesday.
Hello.
Now, Miss Harbareth has just gotten finished with the festival, so we're headed back out where we were. But yeah, she spent a little time enjoying the festival. Did all the things. Did somebody say orc? Hello, Tripping Orc. Hi, how you been? And hello, Kai. Hey, guys, new to LOTRO, just started on Angmar. Well, welcome to LOTRO. I hope you enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And yes, I did say orcs. As in, we're going to go fight a bunch of them. Let's see. Sort our bag. Our bag is looking pretty unwieldy. I'll have to deal with that later. Okay, we're just gonna, I don't know, hide chat there. It's definitely way less than productive right now. This will be a war crime stream. These aren't your kinsfolk, Trippin' Orc. These are the bad kind of orcs. Alright, let's see. Before we go anywhere, do we have dusky wings? Yeah, that's one. Broken hatchets. Nope, that's not broken hatchets. That's broken hatchets. Broken wooden maces, we have tons of those. And what's this one? Oh, not for here. Pile of large fill. Nope. Blackened skin. I swear they're mostly peaceful. No, not in this case. Let's see. Blackened skin, blackened fur. Alright, and that does it for our 5 tasks. So we can go over here, turn them in, and we're done with that.
How can I be of service?
Oh, well, you can take this junk off my hands.
What do you need?
I don't even know why y'all want this stuff, but here you go.
What can I do for you? What do you need?
There. Take that. Now, where is the... Hi, I'd like to talk to you.
Would you do something for me?
Subscriber Town Services, subscriber Jug.
Hello there.
There. Now we've got that item that lets us perform town actions like vendoring out in the world. You know, I've never even used that. Every once in a while I remember to pick that up, and I never even use it. So how's everybody's Tuesday going? Doing good? And we're heading to Lonelands, Oscaroo. Now, to be fair, these orcs may be kicking my butt, so we'll see. Let's head over. That way. Hello, Drive-By. Hope you had a good Tuesday, and thank you for letting me know everything looks good. Hopefully everything sounds good. There's a warg. We could start off with that. Awesome Tuesday, other than those pesky orc sounds, all looks good. Oh, you stinker. Screw you, Sauron. And for anybody who is wondering what that was, especially people who are new to the game, I have it on Landscape Difficulty 3. So that beam of fire that just hit me was the Eye of Sauron. Oh, you talking about my Runekeeper? Yeah, she is in Dunland now. Alright. Come on. Thank you. I want to burn the corpse. I get the feeling somebody else is in here. Boy, Sauron is pissed at me tonight. You're working on the Eye of Sauron Lego set? That's actually funny. But also pretty cool. I didn't even know they had an Eye of Sauron Lego set. It's actually pretty awesome. Alright, we got 3 there. Might as well get these barrels. And yes, I do say barrel rotting flesh, which is ew. And yeah, there is somebody else that's been in here. Alright, that's 3 of the corpses. Yeah, I don't want 4 of them on me at once, so move along, little orcs. Move along. Oh, there's 3 of them there. Nope. I know where my limits are. If we have to, I'll come back to it, but... You the only one here? Good. All right. 3 corpses. 4 barrels. See if we can get past all this. Oh, they changed the music for this guy. Oh, you son of a... No, not a 3rd time. Really? Oh! You Yeah, Sauron was a little pissed at me. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Let me get this guy off my butt. Ha 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 ha. And it looks like Orc. Thank you. So, Tripping Art gave me a $10 Rumble rant, and it says, please send this to the family of the victims, meaning the Orcs, of course. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Sorry I didn't notice that sooner, but I was in the middle of getting my butt kicked. Alright, let's, we need food. Although the food's absolute junk nowadays. Still, it's better than nothing. We'll go with the agility. We'll go with I guess that will have to do. I hate the eating sounds. I don't know. Anybody else just like cringe when you have to hear eating sounds in a game? Because I really, really do. Oh, we might as well use that. Alright, get that out of the way. Get that out of my bag. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? You can't stand to listen to smacking lips and scraping forks. Yeah, it's definitely not the most pleasant sound in the world. I'm not even overly fond of hearing myself eat, so. Guess we could go up from this way. There's someone else in here who also just took a dive off the side, so I guess I'm not the only one having trouble with this guy. And in fact, I think he took him out, though. Nope, there he is. Let's try this again.
Gosh!
Eating sound effects are always bad, yeah. Oh, he still got me. Dang.
Shut up!
Nope. Not this time, buddy. Really? Ouch. You won't come after me? No, you won't. You can't get to me, can you? He's trying, though. He gave up. Alright, we're gonna have to come back to him. He is definitely kicking my butt. Completed Leaf Walker. Might as well get this. Need one more barrel of rotting flesh. I see a bloated corpse over there and a barrel. So we got him. We got orcs crawling all over the place here. There's another bloated corpse over there. How many orcs? One. Hey, I'd like to be able to see what I'm doing. This mouse is getting worse all the time. Alright, we need 2 more bloated corpses. I know, that sounds horrible, doesn't it? There's one over there. I'm probably not going to be able to get without aggroing both of those. Maybe I can. Now can I get out of here? Although I still need to kill them. I need 6 more angered tar crypts and 10 dreadful ones. There's an angered one. There's a dreadful one. There's another dreadful one over there. There's an angered. Yeah, that's the same ones. Okay. We can do this. Oh, we managed to get one without the other. Okay, I will take that. Alright, that does it for the corpses. Thank goodness, because not exactly the most pleasant job in the world, is it? Probably why they sent us out to do it. And I hear beeping somewhere. It sounds like a steam beep, though. Which I will have to check later. You heard it too? Oh, y'all must be able to hear it in the stream. I'll have to figure out a way to fix that so y'all have to listen to beeps and stuff if I get messages. You thought it was yours? I've done that. I've watched streams where somebody gets a message in Steam, and I automatically look to see. It won't let me jump over that because, of course not. Yes, stinkers. Alright, that's down. Huh. Okay. One of the quests I had in Ear Venus, I managed to get done here. Because I'm killing all these tar crypts. Nope. That's not the one I want. I want angered and dreadful. Berserkers don't count. Okay, got them. That's 8 of 12 and 3 of 10. All right. Those were just berserkers. That one's done. We might as well take care of this one. Probably going to get the guy on the other side too, but can't be helped. I know I act all annoyed, but it's actually kind of fun having to watch out for Sauron's attack on top of everything else. See if you can dodge it or not. Alright, where are we at? 9 of 12 and 4 of 10. Well, that one will make 5 of 10. Right off the bat, I have Sauron. Oh, you... Okay, I wasn't paying attention that time. Alright. Ah! Well, we're probably going to end up at Oscaroof. That works. I can turn in a couple of quests while I'm here and repair. So we still have a bunch of orcs to kill. A bunch of orcs to kill, including that boss that is kicking our butt, which is actually a nice change of pace, because usually he would be kind of easy. I kind of like that he hasn't.
How may I help you?
Well, we'll start off by 48 silver worth of repairs. That's actually considerable. And, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Hold on to the red apples for the festival. Have we tried not killing the orcs? We have tried that, but unfortunately, anytime you walk by them, they want to chew your face off. So it doesn't work out too well. Didn't we have a quest we could turn in? Yes, we did. Which I totally forgot. And it is around back. There you go.
Greetings.
And you want what now? Terror in the sky and well prepared.
Could I speak with you a moment?
You want me to kill Craven now, okay?
Would you do something for
And you
me?
wanted me to go talk to Northrim at Dolveg? Yeah, we'll be waiting on that, but thanks. So let's see. The death count is 2 so far. I mean, my death count. Their death count is probably a little more than 2. In fact, I can tell you right now, it's 13 plus however many berserkers I killed. Guess we'll eat the last one of those. Ugh. Yucky mouth eating sounds. So now we also need Crabane, as well as the Orcs and the Wargs. That's not a Warg, that is a spider. The spider is size of a small SUV. I'm sorry, but if I saw one of those in real life, as much as I like spiders, I would still be going the other direction. Nightmare fuel? Yes. And good evening, Diggy. Good evening, Flower. How are y'all? Hopefully you had a good Friday. It is not Friday. Friday would be Fallout London and Gamma World. You wish. Is that a dreadful tar crip over there? Yes, it is. We're gonna go get him. I'm doing good. Had a good day. I've already gotten my butt kicked twice, killing orcs. Usually with the help of Sauron. Trying to kill that boss, and I got hit with the Eye of Sauron 3 times. Didn't work out too well for me. Ouch. Yeah, ouch indeed. It was funny, though. I do still have the revived from defeat, because of course I got defeated a second time. You're a berserker. Go away. You're not what I want. You're an anger tar crap. I want you, but I don't want the spider too. Okay, where are you going? You're gonna turn around and go right back the other way, huh? Alright. And of course the Tar Crypt Berserker is gonna go in the same exact direction. Oh, that's snaky. The game is doing it just sneakily enough that if you're not careful, you will aggro something else. Alright. Got that. Bob and weave. That's touch and go. That's addle. Reveal weakness. Lucky strike. Oh, bob and weave, I think, triggers with other skills. That's a berserker. We don't want him. Anger tar crap. Alright. Back into sneak mode. You know, I don't know if y'all have done the festival yet this year, because I was looking at some of the offerings, the new offerings for the festival. Anytime you evade, you get a heal. Okay. That actually is very nice. But I was looking at like the new cosmetics and stuff for the festival this year, and I don't know, there really wasn't anything all that good. And maybe I'm being a little harsh on that potato farmer outfit, but it's pretty meh. Alright, that did it for the anger tar crypts. That doesn't mean I won't have to fight a few more, but at least I have those for the quest. It is kind of meh. Okay, so it's not just me thinking that. It's definitely not their best offering. The potato boots. Yeah, the potato boots might be good with some things, but the outfit as a whole, I looked at it and I went, bleh. Just bleh. You know? See if we can do that without aggroing everything else. Alright, we need 4 more of those. Now, one thing I am curious about is the fine farmer walls and floors for the houses. Because I do have a hobbit with a house that, if those look good enough, might be suitable for her. She's got a nice big premium house in Lundleby. Still looking a little bare. Lots of anger, tar crap. That's angered and a berserker. That's a dreadful, but I will probably aggro something else too. I usually do. Usually. He really doesn't like me tonight. He really, really does not like me tonight. And I'm starting to think that the higher above you the level of the mob is, the more likely you're hit with the Eye of Sauron. Dreadful, nasty, and that guy right there. Shoot. Of course you're going to come down here right now. And that's why we're going to take care of you right now. Boy, we came awful close that time.
LOTRO. Gosh, Latsnaga.
Got him. Third time's a charm? What we got left? 2 dreadful tar crypts. So we need 2 more archers. That's a berserker. Angered. Alright. Show me a tall, skinny orc with a bow. That is what I'm looking for right now. I literally crossed paths with that anger tar crap. That was funny. Darker. Oh, that's Berserker. Two dreadful tar crep. Okay. All right. Got it. That should do it. Yep, I did it for that one. We got... I want to say there's at least one... Two quests... Were there two? Yeah, two quests to turn in. Now, you know for a fact that some big warg and some big old spider would not be standing side by side having tea together. We need wargs. Oh, and that's right. We also got the quests for crows too, but that we can worry about when we start doing the Dolveg stuff. Oh, and I have noticed something from watching the replays of my videos. I say all right entirely too much. I'm going to have to work on curbing my desire to say that so often. All right, you. I did it again. All right. Okay, stop it. Now that I've noticed myself saying it, the problem is I'm finding myself saying it even more. It's kind of like that whole phenomena. You buy a new car and all of a sudden you see that car everywhere. It's not that suddenly it's become more popular, it's just suddenly it's in the front of your mind, and so you notice it more. Which suggests to me I say that word a whole lot more than I even thought I did. I was going to say, I heard something. It's a spider. What are you? You're a warg. Hello, Mr. Warg. Come here. so I can kill you. There we go. How many more of these suckers do I need anyway? I've got 6 of 12 paws, so yay. Spider. Lethal tar crep. Ah, bird. We need that too. I don't think collecting these things' eyes is going to help anything at Oscaruth, but oh, whatever. Whatever floats their boat, right? Hey, that's... Usually we have a few more wargs and such around here. It's all tar crypts right now. Yes, screw off, Sauron. Reloading the attack with this hedge your bet seems to produce slightly better damage results in the initial attack than not doing it. I've been going back and forth between them to see if I notice a difference. There does seem to be a considerable difference between them. Yeah. Surprise strike applies a random dice on the target from stealth. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but your damage is literally decided by the roll of a dice like this was a tabletop game? That was weird. It sounded like the warg was behind me as well as in front of me. That's pretty much it, at least when it comes from the red dice. Okay. So is that your damage in total or damage on top of your base damage? How are we doing on these? We only need 3 more of the crows. I noticed that refreshes really quick too. Like they expect you to use it a lot. As part of the total damage, later on you can apply the red dice whenever you want at higher levels. Okay. Nope. Not when I've already killed it. I had a question for you, Diggy and Flower. Yeah, either of you by any chance play Guild Wars 2? You dead? Oh, you... I was just wondering, because, you've never played Guild Wars 2? It is kind of fun. I enjoy the exploring. I enjoy the jumping puzzles to get to the vistas. That's actually rather fun. But I'm still kind of lost when it comes to the crafting. I mean, it's probably pretty straightforward once I understand it, but coming from LOTRO where things are pretty straightforward, it feels a little more convoluted. Well, I'm trying to get into the crafting, because that's one thing I haven't really delved into much since I started playing. It's a good thing this Burglar's antidote has a quick cooldown, too. You were going to blame Mac, but Guild Wars 2 is available on Mac, so you have no excuse. Yeah, I didn't even know that. But the funny thing is, I've been sitting there working towards getting to level 60 so I can continue my story quest. Oh, you literally just Googled it? You were checking? But yeah, I was like level 59, and I decided, well, I'm in this town. I might as well think about picking up a couple of crafting professions and starting to work on them. So I picked, what was it? Huntsman, because then I can make my own guns for my engineer. And Artificer. And I can't remember, there was something the Artificer made that, other than potions, thought there was something. I was like, okay, these sound good. And I'm like, you know what? I have these branches or logs in my vault. Let me go ahead and process them real quick. And there was only like 34 of them, so I was only going to make 17 boards from them. I didn't think anything of it. I got to work, made the 17 boards. A lot quicker than you do in LOTRO. I do have to give them that. And wouldn't you know, I went up 6 levels just making 17 boards because I had never crafted before. I was like, holy smoke. That's where all my levels have gone to. So by the time I got done, I need one more work paw. By the time I had gotten done to get ready for the stream here, I had gone from level 59 to level 68. Yeah, it's apparently a thing. I didn't know either. But apparently you get rewarded very well for starting your crafting. Okay, I got all the crows I need. I just need one stinking lord. And I do mean that quite literally. I'm pretty sure they stink to high heaven. Alright, let's go ahead and turn those in. Yep, we got it. So yeah, I'm working my way, well, I'm at high enough level to do the next set of story quests for my Asura. And after that, she may even make it high enough level to do the next set of story quests after that. And then I have to get her to level 80 so I can do whatever it is I need to do for Janthier Wilds so I can get the new homestead. Because my whole goal at the moment is to get actual housing in the game that isn't that instance housing that isn't really housing. I'm kind of excited about actual housing in Guild Wars 2. Lord knows over however long it is I've been playing, I've mentioned a couple of times that I wish it had real housing. Hello. Here you go. I have done all the things you asked. You better appreciate it, because I died like 3 times doing that stuff for you. Well, actually, no. Twice. I don't think I died a 3rd time, did I? Maybe. A fine collection, one that should inspire the people assuredly. They will know that this foe can be brought low, and that you are the hero who had done so. The stretch of road will be somewhat safer, I think, and perhaps we can afford to send runners to Hunulf and Gaderick, with supplies for trade. Your efforts inspire and assist us all, Harbareth. Never thought I'd see the day where I'd decorate virtual houses. Oh well. Yeah, I should try actually doing that in my real house.
What can I do for you?
But I've actually always enjoyed decorating houses. But then I come from having played the original Sims, The Sims 2, The Sims 3, The Sims 4, which quite frankly sucks, but you know. And I know it sounds like EA got far too much of my money, but at least with The Sims 4, I always waited for sales. Though it will travel slowly, news of your victory will spread, and the Aglain will come to know you. I offer you my thanks for all that you have done, and hope that you will continue to aid us in the future. Well, thank you, sir. That was very kindly of you. And, I'll take that. I probably won't use it, but I'll take it anyway.
How can I be of service?
We shall see if the Orcs are able to rally behind another, or if they falter as we hope. Regardless, this has been a great victory. Yeah, I died twice for it. Your deeds will be recounted throughout the Aglain, and you will be known to all. I offer you my gratitude and the gratitude of my people. We wish to honor all that you have done for us, Harbareth. As we have not much to offer, I hope this will suffice. Dude, you're fine. Really? The shirt's worth the most? Okay, I'll take it. Oh, we leveled up! Woo! Woohoo! And I have another one for you.
Greetings.
Dead, yes? No more will these eyes spy down upon us from above. Can we not find a bit of peace in that? I think that we shall. You have done us a great service once again, Harbareth. There's little else needed for us to become well prepared for what lay ahead. Thank you, Flower. You have 6 kin houses fully decorated. I'll have to, oh, that reminds me. I gotta hop on a character later and make sure my friend's kin house and personal house are paid. I'll take the staff it's worth the most. Thank you very much, sir. We should probably clean out our bags. They're probably overflowing with junk at this point. Hello, Grimdeal.
What do you need?
His name is Grimdeal. I feel like I should not sell you back the sword you just... Oh, wait, you gave me... No, you didn't give me Frederick's dag. Oh yeah, I can get rid of that. So much junk! Oh, that's not junk. We need to keep that. So much junk. That'll be good enough for the moment. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, that stuff. We got 1 point to spend. We put another point and roll the dice. Put another point in Leaf Walker. Stealth level. Put another point in stick and move, which is evade. Honed wit, it's damage over time. Cruel odds, increases damage of gamble applying skills. Or we could even the odds. The skill double-edged strike may grant you a random buff when used on a target with an active gamble. Or we could do higher roller. I feel like we should kind of flesh out the top section a little more before we do any of that. Could increase stealth. I could finish off this evade. You know what? Let's finish off the evade. There. I'm knocking stuff around on my desk. Sorry about that. We still have not opened up a single one of these. Are we serious? I'm kind of surprised. Usually I've gotten one of these unlocked by this point. Alright, we've got determination and fidelity slotted. Loyalty. Mercy. Tolerance. We need to slot tolerance. Alright, so loyalty is at 6, tolerance is at 2, mercy is at 10. Wow. Fidelity is at 2, determination is at 2. Let's start working on determination because that's agility, physical mastery, and critical rating. Well, I managed that better than I thought I would. Still wasn't great, but I don't know. I was kind of expecting a few more deaths than I got. And one of them was that Tar Crypt boss. With the help of Sauron, of course. But still. No excuses. I just need to get good, right? And dusk is settling. Whoa. I don't think I've seen the sky quite that silver before. Oh, excuse me. I'm just standing there like a tourist, and some orc comes up behind me and starts using me as a pincushion. Maybe I should be a little more careful, right? But yeah, it is pretty. Ooh, I like that shot even better. Alright, that's enough. We are done being a tourist for the moment. Now, Henner is the one outside, right? No, he's one of the ones inside. Oh, you're the one over there. Okay. Here's your dwarf pickaxes. As I thought, sturdy and bearing the fine sharp point needed to cut new holes in thick stone. Orcs would rather use their swords and axes. This is ill news indeed, but it speaks to an issue that has long haunted the dourhands, and one that we can likely stop here and now. Logie will handle the issue with our ill-fated cousins. I want to focus on the Orcs, and seeing that they fail at whatever nefarious purpose they have here. And we'll hold off on your other quest for the moment. Has it always been this noisy in here? Can y'all hear that? I usually have the sound down more when I'm playing, so I rarely hear a lot of the ambient noises. That's very ambient. Alright, out we go. A little bit creepy, too. It does set the mood. Hello, Crow. Goodbye, Crow. You know what? I know this is... Well, you know what? This might not be so boring. Since I have to get some early scholar mats anyway, and what level do I absolutely need? All of them. I thought we would take a little bit of time and work on doing some deeds. Now, I was thinking Eric Lewin could work on doing some of the exploration deeds. Not necessarily the Slayer deeds. Those are definitely slow, and nobody wants to watch me kill 40 of something just to get 5 LOTRO points. But we could do the exploration part. Where are we anyway? Don't answer that. I know we're in the lowlands. I was just thinking, how close are we to the Forsaken Hand? You know, if you look at this one way, it actually looks pretty three-dimensional. But if you look at it just right, you realize it's a bunch of two-dimensional graphics layered on top of each other to try to give the appearance of 3 dimensions. Which is probably... I don't want to say cutting edge, but semi-advanced technology back when LOTRO first came out.
How can I be of service?
I forgot it's a slow travel. Well, shoot. That's still faster than my own horse, so... can I go to Breezer? But yeah, I was thinking Eric Lewin. Should we start on the Thorns Hall side of Eric Lewin? Or the Kellendom side of Eric Lewin? Or would y'all prefer I do the Shire instead? Depends. The dwarf exploration deeds are straightforward. Eric Lewin, okay, Eric Lewin it is. And it sounds like Diggy is saying that the dwarf exploration deeds are pretty straightforward. So would you prefer me to start with the dwarf side? Or you would prefer me do the elven side, which is a little more convoluted? I just remember there's a place in... you wouldn't wish... you wouldn't wish elf deeds on your enemy? Well, they're not that terribly difficult. I mean, I would have to be also doing the quest deeds, because the quest deeds are a whole thing, and I think when you're done with them, it's 5, 15, 30. You get like 50 LOTRO points just for finishing the quest in Eric Lewin, or however many quests it was, I can't remember. And Eric Lewin can be done in just... I have to check. I know it didn't take me that long to do them on Medrill. And that was when she was a baby character. She's very grown up now. But I think it took me maybe 2 hours to do Eric Lewin. Maybe a little more than that. I know, I've done this for 15 years. I've probably gone through Eric Lewin so many times I could see it in my sleep. Dwarves make sense, but the elves jerk you around. Well, I mean,
What
elves
can I do for you?
can be jerks. There's no lie about it. Oh, well, thank you, guys. Alright, we will start with killing them. Although I did think of something. One area in Eric Lewin that is definitely not Lobby territory. And if y'all have played for a while, you've probably seen it at least once. Probably even gone there. I'm talking about Sornor. Of course, Miss Harbareth here is certainly not high enough level to go into Sornor without getting splattered across the floor and everything, but Sornor can be fun. There's, of course, dourhands. There's diggers, which I cannot... Cave claws? There's... trolls. There's at least one drake in there. Yeah, okay, worms, drakes. Okay, so there are more than one drake. I just remember that one of the bosses in there for the deed is a drake. Now, I might have been to some of the places over here, because I remember I took her around looking for a good place to find materials. Oh, yes, I forgot about the snow beast. So, of course, if you're following the quests in Eric Lewin, you're going to find this place by default. Because this is like some of the earliest questing here. But yeah, it can be a whole lot of fun. And challenging. Because you have... I think 5 or 6 bosses. And they're all... You do them all, you finish a deed. I know one of them is a lynx. I know that because I always hate killing the lynx. Even if it does want to chew my face off. One of them is either a troll or a snow beast. I can't remember. There's the drake, which is probably the hardest one of the bunch. Because that thing can roast you good. Now here's Thamgalair. I'm going to steal this indigo plant, because of course I am. Then I'm going to grab this shattered pitcher. You heard him meow. Yes, you heard him meow. That would be Miss Recording Kitty. That is Carol Hemingway. And she is saying, "Excuse me. I'm happy to be with you, but I would like to leave now." Alright. No other materials in there. So we'll go ahead and go across this way. Whee! Crack! That's another sound I'm not particularly fond of in the game, is the sound of the horse's leg breaking, or your leg breaking for that matter. The sound of bones breaking, let's just say, doesn't do it for me. This is Lamale's vineyard. And I'm just coming back here to check for scholar nodes. I thought for sure that it was usually at least one back here. It's probably something simple. Probably like the snapping of a pencil that's been amplified somehow. Celery snapping, yeah, something like that. But it sounds realistic enough that it does make me cringe just a little bit. Oh, look, it's Papa Rosh. Pimp Rosh. You know what? Nah, I'll leave him alone this time. Usually I kill him just because I owe him for killing my first character. But I don't feel like getting off my horse right now. That's it. I've only found 2 scholar supplies so far. I'm feeling very neglected. The game needs to add a couple more. It's probably why people want to charge 100 gold for a half a stack of apprentice scholar supplies, because they're so hard to find. The problem is, most people who would really want those apprentice supplies do not have that kind of cash to spare. That's why I always tried to price my materials reasonably enough that new players could conceivably make enough money to get them. At least I hope that it was new players getting them. And not somebody who just flip them for the ridiculous prices. But on the other hand, once they're out of my hands, and I've been paid gold, I don't get a say in what happens to them, right? Yay, we found another one. And there's a wooden chest in here. I don't care about the wooden chest. It's got, what, 30 copper and some piece of junk that I don't want to use. And of course, that's Burglar. And he's part of a quest. Hello, Elena Jackson. Oh, not much. Just enjoying some LOTRO. Hope you've had a good Tuesday. I am pretty sure I've already been. Alright, so we are, yeah, I've been here. This is, of course, dourhands. And, well, thank you for the offer, but I'm not currently in the market for any help on the channel. So let's see. Have we missed anything before I keep going? I don't feel like I have. Let's see, we are here. Oh yeah, Yonder Shire. I forgot this connects to the Yonder Shire now. So you kind of want to be careful when you're on a newbie character not to go the wrong way. You end up somewhere where you get smeared all over the ground. I love the distinct sound change between Eric Lewin and the Dwarven, or the Elven side of Eric Lewin and the Dwarven side. I mean, it's like very distinctly different. Oh, hello. Oh, I like doing this quest. I like helping Thrashy help the Link's mother. And of course, that's Thrasty's Lodge. And go down here. And it's the Kildul Docks. Or Kildul. Which, if we look at it from here, was a very impressive Dwarven port. Which I can only assume once belonged to the Longbeards. Alright, let's go down there. Let's quit staring at it like a tourist. Although, technically, I guess we're being a tourist right now. And usually there's a little guy that wanders around this way. And he's part of a quest. You're supposed to recover something from him. There he is. Starkoth. I actually owe him too for killing a couple of my of my characters. There's a broken urn. Well, don't mind me, sir. I'm just going to take these scholar mats. Of course, in here, you have to make sure you get close enough for the Spire of Keladul. And come over this way. And you have the dock of Keladul, or Keladul docks. Nice boat. Actually, it's a nice boat. Dourhands or not, they are still dwarves. And I don't think there's another spot, but we're going to go around the other side real quick. Because I could be wrong. So we got the spire, we got the dock. We found 2 or 3 broken urns in here, so that alone made it worth coming in here. And of course, there's some chests scattered around that are part of a quest. So yeah, Hinderville and Dourhands are both Slayer deeds. It's at Hinderville, Dourhands, goblins, spiders, and wolves. I think those are the only 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. But even with just 5, I am great. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. But even with just the 5, you're going to end up with $75 LOTRO points by completing them. I said 70 or 75 because it's supposed to be 75. And of course, this is, where is it? Down a little further. This is the cave where you would get the baby lynx at. Places of dwarves and dourhands, yeah. But since we're coming out this way, I figured I'd grab those. So we need to go out this way. See if I remember where it's at. Okay, there's the white mounds over there. There it is. Of course, this is where more quests are. Yeah, I was kind of surprised because whites are a deed in so many other places, yet here they weren't. The Grim Water. We got the Grim Water. And I cannot remember if the area with all the spiders is actually a deed, but I do know another place that is in that general direction that is. And it is one of the elven ruins, so we want to head out that way. Check out the music change. Creepy music is creepy. I like it. This used to be a scary place. And then I played the game for a while and realized it is not so scary. Now, Moria still has some truly terrifying places. Namely, the Foundations of Stone. That is probably one of the creepiest places in the game. With the rare exception being about half of Angmar. It was scary when the first game, when it first came out, and they changed the effects then. Yeah, they've changed a lot of things. Now we've completed the Elf Ruins, and this is the Ward Spire. This is one that I usually had so much trouble remembering or finding that I finally learned how to get to it. And that was the most pathetic little meow ever. Yes, Miss Carol, did you want something? She's sitting there behind me looking up. Oh my god, she's got such big doe eyes. And that is true. They always do want something. Right now, she's letting me know quite enthusiastically that she wants something. We are somewhere. Oh, this is the River Loon. Which I'm thinking is probably why the place is called Eric Loon. But, fun fact. See those ruins up there? Gus and I have tried, and try as we might, we can't get up there. It's like, you put ruins up there. They're beautiful ruins. I want to go look at them. I want to explore them. But you don't let us get there. Why? Why are you so mean? I want to go up to the ruins. Actually used to be a little place that you could map break in the Barrows, in the Barrow Downs. And it was kind of right on the edge of the Barrow Downs and the Old Forest, but it was like up above. And it must have been something left behind from when they were testing out graphics and stuff before they released the game. But it was this teeny tiny little graveyard. And you had to do some fancy jumping to get up there. And the only reason I really remember it is the fact that I always thought that this little graveyard looked a whole lot better and a whole lot more realistic than the graveyard that is outside Bree between the West Gate and Sheridan's cabin. And I had taken a picture or two of it, but unfortunately I think I've lost it, which is too bad because you can no longer get to it now. It's probably still there, but there's no way to get up to it anymore. Yeah. And it was, like I said, it was a nice looking little place. It definitely looked a lot better than what they ended up using. But another fun fact. Oh, okay. I know where I am now. Is that they made one of the map breaking points accessible. So you can actually go up and there's a abandoned bandits camp. And we've completed scouting the dourhands, because here is Ringdale, where a bunch more quests take place, including part of the prologue. There's an abandoned bandits camp, and it used to be that you had to map break to get up there, and there were a couple of role-playing groups or kinships that would use that as locations for their battle role play. But nowadays you can actually go up there without having to map break. So I thought that was kind of neat. And I'm pretty sure I have been to Gondaman before. It seems I have. Well, aren't you a manly dwarf standing out there with no shirt on in sub-zero temperatures? Fun fact, the map markers actually do work. If you hover on it over them, they will tell you where you're headed. Map break. A circle of dancing squirrels. Troll Force North Downs. I don't think I've been to that one, but I have gotten up over Estelden and explored some of the map around there, which was not an easy feat. I don't even know if I could still do it. At least not with this keyboard and mouse. Am I going the right way? Surprisingly. Vale of Thrain, Ragtareg, Gondaman, Keladul. So, another fun fact, I was exactly this day old when I realized that you could hover over those and see where you're going. I just happened to think, well, most of the street signs in like Oblivion and Skyrim and stuff, you can actually look at them and see the places. Why can't you with that? And I hover over it and I go, oh, but you can. I absolutely love the music on this side of Eredlon. Probably because I really love the Dwarven lore and stuff. I can't remember the name of this piece. Alright, little random aside. This doesn't particularly go anywhere. At least it's nothing that's part of the exploration route. But if you go across this bridge and way, way up, which I'm surprised, despite there being the occasional mob up here, none of the quests ever take you up this way. But if you go up to the top here, you've got this gate. And you've got a road beyond the gate that leads to who knows what. You know, if they really wanted to, they could add a small mini expansion and put something in here. That would be interesting. Grey Havens? Yeah. Well, no, Grey Havens is over here. This goes off the map. I would like to see them add a little something to the Dwarven side of Eredlon. I mean, they've added the Wildwoods, they've added Angle Mathithel. I'd like to see them add something down here. In fact, they have quite a bit of play here. Here's a whole corner that's empty. But yeah, I discovered that once, and it kind of stuck because, well, it's just this random giant iron gate. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it used to be you'd go up to it and it would say you were in Sornor, even though you weren't. The fact that it doesn't now kinda makes me wonder if they haven't been tinkering around with it. I guess we will know within the next year or so. I think they're constantly on the lookout for new places. Have we been here? I get the feeling we have, because we didn't get a ding when we came in. That's Nogland. And of course we have these. I don't want to call them ruins because they're pretty intact. But this Orodost, it's still in pretty good condition considering. What are you? Vokvrus. You must be an elite. Oh, you're a rare signature. Oh, get your butt back over here. I just felt like it. I doubt it gave me anything, but I just felt like it. Oh, there's a picture in here. Excuse me, I'll take this. You don't mind, do you? You're not using it. You can't even read. Oh, yes, there is. We'll check that out too real quick. I remember that from doing the Elven prologue, or the Elven intro. Got the chieftain over here of all these goblins. Now, when you start seeing a dourhand, here is where you do not want to be going past if you're a low-level character. Yeah, I don't think it would be going there myself. Level 49 against my level 28 self. With landscape difficulty of 3, I would be a smear all over the place. Oh yeah, very, very purple. Like 21 levels above me purple. Like I said, fun place. Yeah, the very first time I played LOTRO, I don't think I really even paid attention until I got smashed. And I was like, oh, maybe I should be watching that. But I tell you what, once you see the color purple over a mob's head, you get a little bit of a jump. Even when it turns out that mob's just a guard in the town, or the Earthkin that are hanging out outside of Oscaruth. Tell you what, I definitely gave them a wide berth the first time I saw them until somebody said, oh no, they're actually friendly. And you have to talk to them for some quest. Speaking of that, I'm debating whether or not I want to do that. Because those trolls are going to be some sort of trouble. Oh yeah, when they added the roving threats. Yeah. I think the first time I saw one, I was on I'm thinking. I know I shouldn't do that, right? I was on one of my lore masters, and I wasn't really paying it any mind because I was well over the level for Angmar. So nothing was aggroing, right? And then I was like, what's that thing over there with the big shiny over its head? 2 hits later, I was dead. I was like, what the heck just happened? That was my introduction to roving threats. You know, that reminds me of a little story. And I'm pretty sure this is real. I know I didn't make it up, but since we're sharing, go ahead. Now, where is that place? I'm looking for Scargrim's tomb. Okay. Alright. I said it again. I need to stop saying it. Here it is. Scargrim's tomb. The Burghold, which we cannot go into. Using that has no effect. We will not be able to enter that until we need it for the quest. When my roomkeeper was 75, went to Forest Shell, saw a huge frost undead giant thing. Thought, oh, I like his frame. I went closer and just died. That had to be funny. I didn't know that. I mean, I know that there's a roving threat there. I didn't realize it was an undead ice giant. I tickled the ice giant in the Misty Mountains with my bog guardian. He got one punch, so I ran like heck. Oh, your bog guardian got one punch. Yeah. Silver Deep Mine. Are we done with this deed then? Hold on. Area door. Erdloin. Oh, we should have wandered around Rath Tareg, but I don't know. Anybody actually want to go look at Rath Tareg, or we all good? That is probably the trickiest part of Erdloin. The refuge of Adhelion. Was a beautiful place, wasn't it? Is it just me, or did they add to this place? I don't feel like we were able to do all that before. Either it's my imagination, or they've made this just a tiny bit more expansive than it was. And the leader of this place pulled the mountain down upon him and Scargrim and saved them all. It hasn't changed? Okay. So maybe I'm just paying a little more attention to it. So that one is open. That one's open. Now it's back out to Thorn's Gate, so I know where I'm at. So I'm able to go over this. Well, I don't recall ever being able to, like, go up in here. But then like I said, I was probably not paying that close attention. There's that. Sorry, I had to clear my throat real quick. Y'all didn't need to hear that. Kitty! Hi, kitty. Okay, I didn't see the closed gate. Did y'all see a closed gate? Because I didn't see a closed gate. You're not even sure why there are mobs up there. Have to keep going, huh? Huh. Random, Are we down? This one? Oh, and that takes us even off the map. In fact, we're officially off the map looking at this. Interesting. So there's definitely a couple of spots on the dwarven side of Erd Luin that they could expand upon here. Very interesting indeed. I know I'm sitting there plotting and planning this whole thing like I'm part of Standing Stone Games or something, but I guess we all do that to a certain degree. We look at what we have and go, wow, it would be really awesome if they did XYZ. You wonder if that's the ruins of Belagos? Maybe. Because there would certainly be more elven city than just a little bit we saw. Oh, I know where I am now. This is the baby area for the elves. And usually you would have some NPCs here. You would have your training dummies, all that stuff. I just like looking at all this stuff. And we are back in Fern's Court. I don't know, somehow all that feels a little more interconnected than it used to. Maybe it is my imagination.
Well met.
Well met. Well met indeed. I'm at your service, and your families. You know, it's too bad that Tolkien never got around to fleshing out the Dwarven language, the Kudzul. If I remember right, there's a group, I'd have to look them up online. They created what's known as the New Kudzul Dictionary. And they took what little Tolkien had created of Kudzul and expanded it into a whole language. Neo-Kudzul. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Can you imagine if Tolkien had been given all the time in the world, just how much more we would have had of Middle-earth? I imagine it would have been pretty... I mean, it's already pretty expansive. He was literally creating a whole world, not just a story. It would have been great. I mean, as it stands, what we got is great. He is definitely one of the rare authors that transcends time. Get off right here. Thank you. Vale of Thrain. Rath Tareg is that way. Now this one I might get a little lost finding the spots. And boy is it dark now. And foggy. And somewhere around here. See if I can remember where it's at. That's Clovenfell. That's Rath Tareg. Ah, up here is where the Treasure Field Base Camp is. One of the few festival locations that's actually on the map. That, the Party Tree, of course, the Bree Festival grounds, and Dulond. I just always thought it was fun. You could go there no matter what. Alright, so this is Clovenfell. See if we can remember. I am probably going to get lost, but look at all these goblins. Goblin, 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 goblin. It doesn't help I'm doing this in the dark, you know? Now these are the normal goblins. These aren't the scary ones. Excuse me. I kind of wish it was a little brighter so I can see what the heck I was doing. Oh yeah, the elites. And their elites are fun too. Okay, you're normal. And once again, they did a great job with the atmosphere and the music. I think we're just skirting the edges of it right now. Let's see, if I look that way, there might be more of Rath Tareg down there. And maybe I would prefer not to just jump down 4 stories of rock, right? You know what? Let me pull up the deed log. Because I don't remember the names of all these places. Explore Rath Tareg. Oh, it's... I think telling me I haven't even officially entered Rath Tareg yet. Okay, here's the lowlands. That's the back gate. I want the front way in. Heh. I'm looking for... That's what I'm looking for right there. Now we have officially entered Rath Tareg. There we go, the northern barricade. There they are, the Dwarven Ballista. If we go here... The music is surprisingly really good in this area. There's Tumagar. That's a very creepy looking totem. No lie. Oh, speaking of fun facts, I was going to tell y'all a little something, and I know I remember this right, even though it was years and years ago. There was some sort of event that Turbine had put on, because it was way back when Turbine still owned the game. They had let loose some high-level mob inside Bree. A few of them. I remember this clearly because I had logged into the game and I was outside the Prancing Pony, and next thing I knew, I was dead to some worm. And I was like, what the actual heck just happened? It was funny. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe Turbine didn't actually sanction it. It might have been something where players were able to bring mobs with them or something. In other words, a glitch. But I definitely remember There's the southern barricade. Now we just need to find Crookdale. That's the one that always gets me, is Crookdale. Oh, you go to the Grey Havens from... Wait. So yeah, maybe this part here would be part of the Grey Havens. So maybe the Grey Havens could be something they add to the game. But it was, well, looking back on it now, it was funny. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't finding it very amusing when it happened. Alright, I think we're going the right way now. Maybe. Maybe not. Ah, there's a goblin hanging out there. That's funny. Oh, yeah, we're going the right way. Because there's your elites. They were actually quite tough. Although, like everything else, they've gotten a bit of a nerve. There we go. That is Crookdale right here. And with that, we have completed the Explorer of Eredluin. Would have taken me less time if I hadn't decided to make some side trips to look at random things and muse over them, but the exploration part is fairly easy. It's interesting. It is. You know, as much as I've been through many of the parts of LOTRO, at least up through... I don't know if I can include Rohan, although I've been to Rohan a couple of times. So at least up until Mirkwood and Great River, I've seen those plenty of times. I still find them very fascinating. Hey, yay. I was kind of glad for purple names that time, because I could actually see them. It's so foggy, it reminds me of going to Forest Shell. You used to go to Forest Shell, and if you were there in the foggy areas of Forest Shell long enough, when you ported out to other places, you would end up bringing the fog with you. So that everywhere you went was foggy until you logged out and logged back in. Meow! I think somebody's letting me know quite definitively that she'd like to eat now, please and thank you. Yeah. There was another bug, and it was a hilarious one. Let me get her on a stable back to Thorns Hall.
At your service and your families.
I'm trying to think. The crafting hall in LOTRO. Pretty unassuming place. How you have all your crafters while you know, all that stuff. But sometimes the fire drip effect from the fall cause of doom that would follow you everywhere. I don't think I have that one. No, I don't think I have that one. That sounds fun, though. But yeah, you would go into the crafting hall in LOTRO. And then you would go from there. You had all the vendors that had the legendary recipes and stuff, or your trainers. And there was a chance that when you went into that area, for some reason the game would think you were swimming. And you would end up floating around in midair. And you would continue to float around in midair until you restarted the game. And it was a replicatable bug. Several people had that happen. Yeah. I had it happen more than once on my characters. It was quite amusing, but it was also quite annoying because you couldn't get to anything because you were floating in the air. This is kind of nice, though. I mean, we sit there and think about bugs in the game. And yeah, there have been the occasional bugs that were really problems, like quest-breaking bugs. There was one, actually, for the instance... What's it called? They Could Not Get Out, where the Balrog would catch up with you almost every time. And it was almost impossible to finish the first phase of that instance because you'd get dead. But for the most part, the bugs in the game have been silly little things that weren't particularly game-breaking, just sometimes slightly annoying. I guess that's a good thing, though. I can't use that. I want to go in there. I want to go in there. Fun fact, the only time you can go into this, if you are doing the... you started a brand new character and you're going through that intro quest line, you can go into the Silverdeep Guardhouse. In fact, I think I even did a very short video of showing the interior of that. Just a nice little place. It's got a couple of benches, a couple of tables, a nice fire going. And it's got a bedroom with a bed and a couple of pieces of furniture. It actually looks nice. In fact, I looked at that and went, why can't the dwarven houses look like that? Because it just was very much more dwarven than what we get in the Thorns Hall housing instance. Alright, enough running around. Let's head back. Yeah, you are the stable master. Hi, Willie. I need to go back to Bree, thank you. But yeah, over the years, I've just started looking for more and more little things about the game. And just had fun doing it. And this is weird. I do have some sort of strange fog effect going on. Okay, that's odd. Yeah, I think the graphics are messing up on me. Okay, this is probably as good a time as any to stop then. If the graphics are even saying, "Excuse me, we'd like a break now." And I'm like, fine. My cat's meowing at me in the background. My graphics are bugging out on me. And I haven't even eaten yet, I don't think. Oh, and Dungeon Delver is doing his Advanced Dungeons and Dragons game. So if y'all are interested in that, I'd head over to his channel and check out some first edition Dungeons and Dragons. And thank you. I appreciate y'all for being here. So, with all that being said, I do want to thank everybody who stopped by. Diggy, Flower of Carnage, thank you. Drive by, I want to thank you. I want to thank Tripping Orc, who stopped by, even though it was just to tease me about killing the orcs. But he's a good guy. And Friday, we will be doing some Fallout London. So, if you want to see that, hit like, hit subscribe, do all the fun clicky things the website wants you to do. But once again, thank you everybody. I do appreciate y'all. And until next time, bye for now.